today we're going to take you to Cape Melville. This is a beautiful place, it's got wonderful fishing, and probably most importantly we're going to show you why you should not ever drive on the mud flats. So getting to Cape Melville was probably the most interesting track we did. We went on the Starke track, I think that's how you say it, you'll probably know what I'm talking about. And we were actually on our way to Bathurst Bay because when we did the Cape trip we got told that Cape Melville was closed. Anyway, we get halfway along the Starke track and we ran into some people who had just come from Cape Melville and it had not long opened. So the boys instantly said, right, we're changing course. You know, we're going to go to Cape Melville, we'll go to Bathurst Bay after, so fine, we'll do that. The Starke track itself, there's a lot of off-camber sections, it's very windy, so you know, you want to go 1 kilometre straight ahead, you've got to do 6 kilometres of back and forth in between trees to go 1 kilometre forward. There's lots of washed out bits of the road that you've got to try and get around, and obviously, just to make things more interesting, some of the washouts are a bit off camber just to, you know, give you a little heart attack now and then. But it's more so how long it takes. We actually ran into some people who had, you know, only driven, I think they said 12 Ks and it took them 8 hours or something like that from memory. So we knew that we were going to be in for a bit of a trip, but it actually took quite a long time, and you can actually see a few places where people have dragged boats and whatnot through, and they've actually just had to bulldoze through the trees because you cannot take big trailers and whatnot through on the tracks that are already there. There's just not enough space. Story time. Okay, so once we got to Cape Melville, we finally finished the Starke track. We couldn't actually find the road that would get you to the camping section along the beach. So we didn't want to drive up the beach, the sand was very soft and boggy. So we're driving around trying to find the entry, and we thought it might be around the corner, but you had to go across some mud flats. We know that's a terrible idea, we know you should never do it, but we thought we'd just go have a look. Luckily we were the last car in the convoy because we were actually the heaviest. However, poor Todd was up the front. He was driving along looking out one window and didn't realise that it got really wet in a section, and he drove through it and his whole car just sunk. So you can sort of see the boys trying to pull him out there. We had to use multiple cars, multiple winches. It took hours to get him out. It was light when we started digging him out. It was dark when we finished. We lost 2 sets of max tracks. And yeah, it just wasn't great. I really do not recommend, do not ever drive on mud flats, because if you get stuck you just might never get out, and we were very lucky to get him out because he was a pretty heavy car.
That's really wobbly.
Oh, it's like the tyre I got on my Bobcat at work. Yeah, like those fucking mining
Thanks for watching, guys. As always, any comments, pop them below, like this video, and if you really want to make our day, please subscribe. Thanks, bye.